Welcome to another English online lesson. And today we are going to find the secrets of time management. We are going to describe the pictures and identify the problems and the message they convey, discover the meaning of collocations related to time and use them in sentences, read the information about time management and point out the main idea and the message, decide what are the benefits of a good time management. I think you would like to look at the questions that I have prepared for you, and you have to answer using only yes or no. Do you feel the need to be more organized and more productive? Do you spend your day feeling very busy and yet wondering why haven't accomplished much? Do you wish you had a more than 24 hours day to complete all your tasks? Do you feel stressed by an ever busy schedule with no time for yourself? Do you feel stressed by an ever busy schedule with no time for yourself? Do you feel you rarely achieve your 100% production capability? Why time management? I think you would like to know why you had answer like this. If you have answered yes to any of the earlier questions, then the solution to your dilemma lies in time management. Time management is an effective tool that anyone and everyone can use to pack in more into their 24 hours day and achieve more in the same time than they achieved before. Also, time management is equally efficient for work and study related activities as well as for personal activities. Thus, time management is needed by anyone who performs some task or the other. Look at the pictures and identify the problem. Why did it happen? What message do they convey to the viewer? The problem that is common for each of these pictures is the lack of time. Because of bad time management, this man has a lot of work to do. He is tired even the day has not finished yet. The boy has lost the school bus because he overslept or was socializing more than it is necessary. The message is plan the thing you have to do and do everything on time. Before going further, I would like you to present the collocations with time. The collocations are a combination of words commonly used together. And we have spend time, to pass time doing some activity. Waste time, to do something that isn't a good use of time. Make time, to find time in a busy schedule. Have time, to be available to do something. Run out of time, to have no time left to continue or complete something. Just in time, when something happens just because it is too late. Pass the time, to spend time doing something. Stall for time, to cause a delay intentionally. Take time off, to stop working temporarily. The following sentences contain collocations with time. Complete the sentences using the verbs from the box. Give, save, have, spare, kill, waste, make, take, run. If you take the highway, you save time. It's much quicker than the local roads. I had to wait for 3 hours for my flight, so I played Sudoku to help kill time. There is no hurry. Take your time. I don't see my sister often. I need to make time for her. If I am home late, my parents give me a hard time. I would love to go to your party, but I am busy and I can't spare the time. My children take up all of my time. I never have time for myself. I waste a lot of time playing games on my computer instead of studying. If we don't start now, we will run out of time. We continue to work with time, but this time is about prepositions that are used with this word. Complete the sentences with the missing prepositions. I didn't hear the news. I was on a plane at the time. I hate it when people aren't on time. She works so much. She needs some time off. I like to cook at home, but sometimes I also like going to the restaurant from time to time. By the time we arrived home, it was nearly midnight. Now it's time for reading. Please be attentive. Read together with me and get ready to answer the questions that follow it. Learning your time involves using a variety of life skills together. First of all, you need to know yourself. Only you know whether you are a morning or an evening person, for example. Understanding when you are at your best can help you decide when to do certain things you have to do, like studying. Then you need to prioritize and decide which things are the most and least important. After that, you need to get organized and start planning a schedule which could include when to study as well as when to relax. It is important to be realistic when you are trying to manage your time. You need to factor in time to sleep, for instance, and this should be based on your normal sleep pattern. Then there is no point in planning to study at 6 in the morning if you have never managed to get out of bed before 8. Many people forget to include socializing, but this is a mistake because it is unhealthy to avoid seeing people, just as it is a mistake to spend all your time socializing while your list of things to do grows longer and longer. On the subject of lists, it is important to remember that these may have to change. You need to plan for the unexpected, a visit from a friend, for example, and this means that you may have to adjust your to-do list, perhaps crossing out something that is less important. Flexibility is the key here. Otherwise, you risk becoming extremely disorganized. It is better to have to change a plan than to lose it completely. Finally, remember the saying, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. In the end, managing your time better will help you avoid stress, and that can only be a good thing. I have mentioned before reading, we are going to answer the questions. Find the answers to these questions in the text. In the first sentence, the writer mentions a variety of life skills. Which of the things in the text do you think are life skills? Knowing yourself, studying, study skills, prioritizing, getting organized, planning, and socializing. The second question. According to the text, what should a morning person do? Study in the morning. Study when they are at their best. Another question. What point is the writer making about planning to study at 6 in the morning? It will only be effective if the student often gets up at that time. Another. If your own words say which two mistakes the writer refers to at the end of the first paragraph. failing to include time for socializing and spending too much time socializing. What is the main point of the second paragraph? That is important to be flexible with your plan, that you may need to adjust your plans if you have had interruptions, that a revised plan is better than no plan at all. What do you understand by the saying, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail? Not having a plan will lead to failure. The last question. What do you think the writer means by the last sentence? Better planning will cause you less stress, which is an advantage. Have you ever thought about the best way of managing the time? Try to match the definitions to the words from the text. To put in order based on importance. To deal with something usually skillfully or efficiently. The action or practice of participating in social activities or mixing socially with others. Lacking order or methodical arrangements or functions. And the words socializing, disorganized, prioritize, manage. Let's see the right words. To put in order based on importance, prioritize. To deal with something usually skillfully or efficiently, manage. The action or practice of participating in social activities or mixing socially with others, socializing. Lacking order or methodical arrangements or function, disorganized. Have you ever thought about the best way to manage time? I have prepared some for you to think of. You have to read the time management tips and number them in order of how useful you think they are, with number 1 as the most useful. So, the best way to manage your time. Be prepared for interruptions. Be prepared to change your plan. Prioritize and do the important things first. Be realistic about what you can achieve. Think about the best time of day before each job. Do the least pleasant thing first. Make an action plan for every job. Keep a log of how you spend your time. Make lists and tick things off as you finish. If you have stopped being effective, change activities. Of course, you have your own opinion, but I have noticed those that for me are on the first place. To be prepared for interruptions, prioritize and do the important things first, and make lists and tick things off as you finish. Identify now the benefits of a good time management. You have some time. Time management means staying on top of your time, life, and activities. It shouldn't take extreme effort, but it does require discipline. However, the benefits of time management far outweigh the work required. Here are some benefits of a good time management. Reduce your stress, increase productivity, reach your goals, achieve balance in your life, remain focused on the task, feel more confident in your ability to get things done, relate more positive to others, avoid meltdowns, and improve your self-esteem. To sum up the activities we have done today, we can say that we have discussed about collocations with time and have used them in sentences, discovered the message of the text and ways of managing time, identified what the benefits of time management are. Time management is all about spending your time in the right place and on the right thing. It's about knowing your priorities, obligations, and schedule. When you manage your time, you benefit in all areas of life. Remember, yesterday is history, tomorrow's mystery, but today is a gift. That's why they call it the present. So, spend it the right way.